Buckingham, or those elite lords and ladies living in Grosvenor Square. You need to set aside this nonsense about working and procure yourself a husband to help you manage, Georgiana. That is what you girls need. Husbands. She barely resisted rolling her eyes in an unladylike fashion, the one her aunt constantly rebuked her for. I assure you, Aunt, the world is changing. Only you seem quite determined to live within the confines of the past. Her aunt gasped, and Georgiana softened her tone. I do not need a husband to supervise my life or restrict me in any way. If I should fall in love with a man who would love me and support my dreams and passions, that is another matter entirely. Her aunt harumphed, and another measure of Georgiana's excitement dimmed as she noted her sisters' reactions, each worried for their own reason. Hurrying over to the youngest, she stooped. This is a good thing, Anna, she whispered, tweaking her cherub chin. You know how much you enjoy my cooking, especially my spiced rum cake and quail roasted with honey. Her 6-year-old sister's lips trembled before she nodded. Lizzie especially loves them, she whispered. A very important gentleman, an earl, wants me to cook for a lavish party he is hosting aboard his yacht while it sails along the English Channel. Lowering her tone to a dramatic whisper, she added, This gentleman will compensate me so handsomely. We won't have to eat Hetty, as we feared. Her sister gasped, snapping her head around to peer at the hen who pecked at the earth outside by the water trough. Anna looked back to Georgiana, her blue eyes sparkling with that militant determination known to the Heyford sisters. Then you must go, Georgie. We don't want to eat Hetty. Or Midge, 8-year-old Sarah said of their piglet with a giggle, though I feel she would be quite tasty. The girls laughed, and relieved that she had taken some of the worries from their hearts, Georgiana ruffled Anna's tousled dark curls and glanced at the sister closest to her in age, her dearest friend and closest confidant, Elizabeth. Her sister lifted her chin to imply they should speak in privacy. Georgiana rose and smoothed the wrinkles in her dark, serviceable gown. I am going to check on the stew and the bread in the oven. Lizzie, why don't you assist me? She walked away from the drawing-room, knowing her sister would follow. They clambered down the stairs to the large stone kitchen where a savoury stew bubbled, the air redolent with the dish. You cannot go, Georgie, her sister said as they came off the last step. It is not safe. Georgiana whirled around, fisted a hand at her hip, and pinned her sister with a glare. Lizzie, you know this is the chance we so desperately need. We cannot... Is it him? Georgiana's heart lurched in a most peculiar manner, and she sighed. Him, Daniel Rutherford, the 14th Earl of Stannis, known to her sister only because the man was scandalous in his rakish pursuits and parties. Even buried in Hertfordshire, they received the town news. The Earl had made their local papers once because of his unapologetic debauchery. He was a gentleman reputed to be a wicked libertine, but somehow most of society agreed he was one of the prime catches of the season, with his debonair looks and wealth. I am to work for the Earl of Stannis. Lizzie leaned her hip against the stone counter. What precisely did the Earl say to you in his letter? It is the secretary of Lord Stannis who wrote to me. You know I was not the first choice to cater to this party aboard the Earl's yacht, but we must be grateful his first cook fell ill and provided this remarkable opportunity for us. I asked for £300 and prepared several arguments as to why I am worth this amount. Lizzie gasped. £300? Georgiana smiled. Mr. Burnell agreed without any quibble, though I am confident in my capabilities to amaze the Earl's guests' exotic and rich palates. It was an absurd sum. That they are willing to pay it is beyond what I expected, but perfectly wonderful for us. Her sister sighed. I know it is a sum we badly need, but... Rushing forward, she took her sister's hands in hers. There is no but...